What is going on, family? I am very excited to get into an artist that I am somewhat familiar with. I do and have heard of the artist known as NF. I have not heard everything in his repertoire, but I have heard a handful of songs. I don't ask me to tell you which ones I've heard, but some of them are pretty good and pretty fire. So I had not heard this one when someone had asked me, so Adiva had requested it. So let's go ahead and jump into, and one shout out to her. Let's go ahead and jump into NF's song Happy.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memories. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah, been this way.
Oh, good God, man. Okay, yeah, she told me it was going to test the Foxsnots today, and it's not going to get me today. It's not going to get me. If it was like, maybe like, I don't know, a week ago, probably we'd be having a whole different conversation today. But the beat is fire. I think that it's like the perfect tempo to tell this song. I like the fact that like he doesn't, because sometimes like you like get like a little snippet or a taste of like what like the hook or the chorus is gonna be, and I like the fact that like you don't get that in the beginning. Like, you know, it's just straight about the lyricism and the story that we're telling in the beginning, and it only just like amplifies like on you're like on a roller coaster for sure, because like. And with every lyric of that chorus, like it was just that much more of a truth bomb, man. And I was like, oh, like it's testing the Foxsnots for sure. I absolutely love the messaging in this one, 1000%. That's one thing I definitely think that like I've recognized in NF is that, again, like, you know, like you can't write about this stuff and it's not going to resonate the same if you don't know what it feels like. You know what I mean? And this guy definitely knows what it feels like, because everything that I've heard from him was like spot on, like 1000%. So he's definitely like, I feel like one of those guys that has found like, and has like, to me, I think one of the most important and biggest voices in terms of like just the kind of like mental health like music that he makes. In terms of like anybody that struggles with like those kinds of issues, once you find NF, you're like, okay, like, I can relate to this guy, like, because like he found the way to like make it that much more palatable to kind of like tell the same story of like how you're feeling. And I feel like what I'm taking away from like the visual of like the video of this is kind of like the redundancies of just kind of like the day-to-day life of like just living in that vicious cycle of like things like never feeling like they're gonna ever get better, and like they're only gonna get worse. So like I feel like that that video and that visual like tie in with the audio, I think is like just perfect for what it is, even though like you're not seeing him at all, he's not like involved, you're just watching a story take place, which I think is like adding that and a whole nother layer of like the overall art. Again, like sometimes like a video could like make you feel different ways about things, so like it kind of makes you feel like two things at the same time while you're listening to it. So it's really cool, and like the way that like it just worked out perfectly that way.
Wait so long, it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding. Some family members I don't really connect with. Some things I said I wish I would've not let slip. Some hurtful words that never should've left my lips. Some bridges burned, I'm not ready to rebuild yet. Some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange, I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Don't know what's around the bend. Don't know what my future is, but I can't keep on living in. Living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it before the Foxsnots are coming again, man. I'm fighting them off today, yo. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Like that idea of like just being more comfortable, like in your misery, like being comfortable, like in your agony. I almost kind of feel like I live there, you know what I mean? So like this premise of like, you know, I don't know what it's like to feel happy. Like I feel like that's kind of been on my mind like a lot lately. I feel like I've said that out loud a couple of times where I'm like, I don't feel like I'm capable of it. You know, you make decisions in life and some things like, you know, get decided for you. And it's hard, man. Like when you think that you might see a glimpse of that. I said I wasn't going to do it today, too. I did. I said I wasn't. That's what I'm saying, man. NF knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like he that's why I've never really dug with him. You know, it's like I find the songs from him, I think, like when I need him in the moment. And I've been fighting the fact that like I feel like I needed this one. You know what I mean? Oh, okay.
Seems acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. If I was happy. I was happy.
Ugh, okay. She got me to do it. You did it, Adiva. You get to join the club. I don't know if this is the first time that you've suggested a song that got me to crack, but you did. And shout out to you again for picking this song, for sharing this song. I liked it a lot. I don't think I have much more to kind of add to it other than the video I thought was great. Again, I like the way that they ended it with her showing up there at the house like that. Really great. Yeah, just remember that you're never alone. I try to remember that a lot. No matter how lonely you feel like I'm around people, people will tell you that they're there for you. They'll tell you that they'll always be there for you, even when they don't know how to be. But there are people that understand you, and they're out there. They might just not be the people that you thought they were, but they are out there. I think that's all I got for this. Make sure you're kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room.